With your elbow straight and a neutral spine to start, let your chest relax towards the mat, and then lift your chest away from the mat. And let your chest relax towards the mat, and lift away. And then same thing on one hand. For now, keeping the shoulders square, let the chest relax towards the mat, and lift away. And then we're going to do a few with a twist. So you're going to bring your elbow towards the mat, and then away from the mat. So allowing the shoulder blade of the hand that you're standing on glide towards your spine, and then away from your spine. And the waist down is holding pretty still. Hip bones are trying to point towards the wall behind you. And then lower your hand and switch hands. An option if this is like, Jen, this is the killer for me. If you have a weight, like mine's 3 pounds, that would kind of work, but the bigger, like a 5-pound weight, has a nice big knob on each end. So that also works. This isn't weight bearing for the wrist, but if you have even like a yoga block, something you can kind of curl your fingers around, that can take some of the pressure out of the wrist if this position just doesn't feel good. So bring the back of the other hand to your forehead for now, keeping the shoulders square. Let your chest relax towards the mat and lift away. And then adding a twist, bringing the elbow towards the mat and away from the mat. One more time. And then lower your hand back down. And you're going to find one of your weights. You're going to take the weight forward, so thumb side can be pointing up. You're going to take the weight forward and tap it. And pick it back up. You're not going to lift very high because we're not going to twist the shoulders or hike the shoulder. Just how far can you lift with that shoulder dropping down away from your ear. And then switch hands. Same thing on that side. Lifting and lowering. And switch hands again, this time to the side. Still the thumb is pointed up. The shoulders stay square. Your navel in towards your spine for help. Switch hands. Switch hands again. This time, we're going to pick up the weight and bend your elbow by your side and bring it back down. Finish with the elbow by your side, and now straighten your elbow and bend your elbow. Switch hands. Keep those shoulder blades wide. Like, why does that matter, Jen? Because when we do that, it activates a muscle that connects to our shoulder blade, and it wraps around to the front of our body. So it connects the back half of our body to the front half of our body in a muscular way, where their serratus anterior, which looks like this, and your external obliques, which look like that. And then they go like that. And then that actually continues on to their connection to the internal obliques, which then connect into your inner thighs. So it's across your back, down your side to the opposite inner thigh. So it gets a significant connection of the back to the front of the body, and you activate that by widening the shoulder blades. That's why it matters. Other side, we gotta, want to keep strengthening that connection of the back half of our body to the front half of our bodies. So first, you're gonna pick the elbow up towards the ceiling and put the weight back down. Opposite hand. So fun thing, while we're hanging out with our elbow lifted, can you feel The hand that you're standing on, that shoulder blade, because you were pushing away from the floor. Can you feel its connection? Some kind of connection to the opposite leg's inner thigh. Do you feel something going on there? So remember, I said the back of the body to the front of the body down to the opposite inner thigh. So again, we're also working that whole body connection, that chain. You're gonna take the elbow, you're gonna straighten your elbow and bend your elbow. And it's okay if you're like, Jen, I didn't feel anything at all. One more time. And lower the weight back down and sit back in child pose and breathe. Whatever arms feel good for you.